Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Laughable Advice. We take some real-world problems, we break them down, crack a couple jokes, because as my grandfather used to say, if you're not laughing, you're crying. My name's Vince. You may or may not recognize me from 99.1 PLR, and with me, as usual, my lovely co-host from Fox's 99 to beat, D. Ortiz. How you doing today, D?
So good, so good. Looking good. You're looking good today.
We just realized as we came in today, we matched. We did not coordinate this.
No, we look good.
Right? And just,
Look at this.
we look like we're about to head down to the beach, like we're going to leave and go to like West Haven or something, just go down the beach and relax.
For sure. Except he did button up a little bit. I thought he was coming in to try and I thought we were pimping him out
Listen,
today.
it's gonna happen because for the YouTube viewers, this button right here does not want to stay, so it will just like it'll slip.
Look, ladies. Just saying.
These buttons are like this is like a shirt designed for the beach, I think.
Okay.
You know, and you're not supposed to wear it for like very long, but I like wearing it as like a Tony Soprano shirt, so
I love it.
the buttons will slip. I also got I got color done
Ooh.
and still all colored up on my tattooed here, you know.
Alright. That's why he's really wore that
And,
shirt because he
Well, it's got to breathe.
he's got to
Still-
breathe.
It's still,
Breathing.
it's still, you know, it's still a little dry in there. I got this done. I've had this tattoo, like the outline of this tattoo, for almost 20 years. I finally found somebody that's really good.
Yeah.
Mel and Ogre at Imperial Tattoo in West Haven. They're awesome. So over this, and then this side got added by them at Imperial Tattoo. Probably 20-something, maybe 24 hours total on this chest over the course of 15 years.
Oh.
I finally
okay.
thought I was done the other day as we're done putting the color in. And then Mel, I love her to death. She's a great tattoo artist. But she looks at it, she goes, you know, if you put like a sword or something right down the middle, that might tie both sides together. And I was like, damn it. You're right. I was
Okay,
so
fine.
happy to be done with this part of it. And she's like, you know, if you just put a little something down the middle, it would hold it together. And I'm like, oh, you're right. If it goes far enough down, it like, yeah. Because I want to start working again on I want to finish something on this arm. Because I got to this was my first tattoo I got when I was 16.
Oh.
And it was Lord of the Rings tattoo.
Love it.
And, you know, the guy did it in the back of my parents' tattoo shop because he was one of their customers for motorcycle insurance. I don't know if that was like a trade. Like it was, it was a weird way to get a
Put
first
ink
tattoo.
on my child. That's fine.
Yeah,
Here, take
They
'em.
got them too.
Yeah.
We all got tattoos that day.
Stop.
Yeah,
That's
we all. My
amazing.
cousin and one of her friends got tattoos from. Like we were in the break room of an insurance office,
I love that.
Yeah.
At least you were safe.
right? But now the idea is I want to get more of like the eye in the tower, the eye of
Yep,
Sauron in the
you know,
movie.
I
I
love
want to
that.
get the whole. So I want to get it like the tower with the eye and some fire behind. Like I want this to
love
look
that.
more like a piece and less just like a
Yeah.
thing hanging out on my arm.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
love
know.
that.
But
Yeah. So
I-
all you tattoo ladies, here we go. We got it. He's just
Yeah.
adding it on. You want to accompany him, to
My-
the tattoo parlor like a date? There it is. There
My-
we go.
My favorite part about it, that would be an awesome idea, actually. I'm so down for like getting not matching tattoos. That would be weird. No matching tattoos. Although I did the one matching tattoo I do have is with my mom,
Oh, it's a strawberry and
Yeah,
a flower.
right? And then she went down.
Mhm.
Same guy, Ogre at Imperial Tattoo, did this one for
It's
me.
so
He
good.
got for Mother's Day. I mean, I promised to her for Mother's Day, and we got it done in middle of August, so it got done. So now we have matching tattoos.
It's really cute though, and
Yeah.
it's so bright for it to be just black.
I know, and that's why I like
Yeah.
going over there. They do really good work, but we're not a tattoo podcast. But I do want to.
I know,
did want to
but
get, but
still,
it's
I
part
mean,
of.
Yeah, but
you
you know
know.
what? It ties into
Yeah.
me trying to find you
You
a
understand? Yeah.
partner. And I mean, that's just another option. There's somebody out there that's like, hell yeah, let's go. I'll go
Right.
with you to the tattoo parlor. Let's go get tattoos. Like, it's just another thing. It's just another thing.
Absolutely. The funny thing is when I get work, because like some of it, like they had to add all of these little comic book blocks before. Like I just had the Superman tattoo, and then everything else had to get added
Yeah.
over like the last year. So every time it looks done, my mom's reaction is, "Oh my God, that looks so good." My dad's reaction is, "So you're finally done with that, right? This is the last one."
You're like, yeah.
Like it's the last one in that particular area. Like we got a lot more real estate left.
Right.
I used to be concerned about and I still kind of am about getting tattoos below the elbows. The old career killers, as they used to call them.
Yeah, but you're in radio.
Nothing below the elbow and nothing above the neck.
Yeah.
And I mean, not that I'm gonna go get face tattoos. That seems a little too Post Malone for me. But I would like a sleeve, I think, eventually.
Okay,
I'd like,
nice.
I would start with the half and go down to the elbow because I've got
Yeah.
stuff. This is a wrestling championship belt, even though it doesn't have any of the logos on it. But I wanted it that way, so it was like, if you know, you know, and if
Yeah.
not, it's just like a cowboy with a belt buckle. But I want to get more stuff added around that
it.
too.
Yeah.
Um,
I have like a whole two. I have a little Gemini in the back of my neck and butterflies on my stomach, and that's as far as I got, which scares me. Scares me. Needles scare me.
Oh, all right. No, I don't like. It's so weird. I don't like getting blood drawn. I don't like getting IVs, but
A tattoo
tattoo's
you're here for.
fine. I think it's because it doesn't go in as far.
Okay.
Because tattoo needles only go in like, a couple millimeters.
That feeling of just like annoyance.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No.
But also, like, I don't know. I've like dated girls that were uncomfortable to be around 24 hours a day. I think I can survive 5 or 6 hours in a tattoo chair. Speaking of,
yes,
these were the updates that I texted you about, and you said wait until we were recording to get your reaction.
Yes. Oh God, I'm scared and fun at this.
So,
let's go.
Those of you who are regular listeners to this podcast might know the story that I tell of these are not their real names, Brittany and Bobby. And Brittany and Bobby were at one point dating and engaged, and they got Boston Bruins B tattoos on their ring fingers. And then Brittany and Bobby broke up. She started dating me. And then when we were going out places, he would know that we were going out on dates or whatever, because it's like, a Thursday night at 8 o'clock. He would call her on her phone. And then because she was a ball buster too, she would put him on speakerphone. And then we would just have our dinner, and he'd be like swearing at her. She'd like, fuck you, Bobby. You know what I mean? Like, it's like...
It was like a threesome, but not
enjoying
any of the perks.
Right. So, long story short, I think just talking about this incident summoned her.
No, you spoke her into existence.
Last week, I got a little bloop on my phone that says, Brittany Jean has added you on Snapchat. And I'm like, wait, what?
Oh. Okay, sneak it.
No, you have to. When somebody adds you on Snapchat, you then have to accept it. And I'm like, oh, do I really want? Sure, let's go with the bit. Let's go with the bit guy.
To do it.
Exactly. Well, that's what I figured. if anything else, I could bring it here for you. I love that you were sipping water. I'm trying to cut cameras, and oh man, I shouldn't have cut to that one.
Listen,
somebody's gonna screenshot that. But I added her, and then I sent, the emoji that is just two big eyes looking to the left?
Like, what are you doing?
I just sent that.
What'd she say?
She opened it and read it, and now it's been like a week and a half, and she didn't say. So she went out of her way to add me. Didn't say hi, and then when I sent side eyes, I sent side eyes. I literally sent side eyes to her. It's like, could you explain? And then on her story, she's like listing like her Depop and stuff. I'm like, do you want me to try and buy your used clothes? Like, what is the point of you adding me? Like, and nothing, like no other notifications from Snapchat that she like saw something, screenshotted something, sent me a message, sent me a snap. No.
So we need to get deeper into this. We need to write her and be like, hey,
what's the deal?
Yeah, so like,
did you know? Like, were you listening to my podcast?
What the hell? Seriously, be like, how's that tattoo?
Right.
How's that tattoo?
Because it's such a specific story.
You need to ask her. You need to be like straight to the point, no side eye. Be like, listen, I sent you the side eye because I was surprised that you reached out. Well, you added me.
Right. After like a decade.
So what's going on next? What's our next move?
Like a literal decade. Like, are you trying to like I'm not trying to.
Do you have questions?
Right, exactly.
Like, I just need to know. Like, how are we friends again? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. What made you go through the effort of adding me on Snapchat?
Exactly. And I think it's funny that it's Snapchat. So, like, for some reason in my head...
Because we're both 40. Like, who's 40 on Snapchat? I downloaded it when I was 20-something.
Yes, exactly. And it just, like, sits there. Like, we're into IG now and Facebook and TikTok. Like, follow me there. Like, yeah. And plus, I think Snapchat is kind of where everybody gets kind of freaky. So, it's like,
yes.
What time did she add you exactly?
It was the middle of the day.
Oh.
I believe... You know what? I can't say it for certain. When I saw the notification, it was the middle of the day.
Okay.
So it could have been overnight.
I wonder if it was a moment of weakness where she was like, oh my God, I want to like send some stuff. Then you saw it the next day.
You wake up sober and you're like, why did I add him back?
And then you get the side eye and you're like, do I talk to him or do I leave it as this? So it's kind of confusing. I get it. But I think you should definitely go in and you should definitely be like, so how's everything?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
you know, how did you find my Snap? Because listen, Snap
I use the same. I'm the easiest guy to find on the internet because my username is the same across everything.
But why not add you on Insta, TikTok, or Facebook? Like, why the sneaky link?
I wanna say either I'm blocked or she's blocked on Instagram.
Oh, we should unblock her. We got to figure this out. This is something that needs to happen. Yeah, we need to go further into this.
But there's a part. So we'll table that because I don't know where what happened yet. I have to try and get a hold of her and have her actually respond instead of just opening up my Snapchat. But here's part 2. Here's the other, not part 2 because it's not related, but it's related to the podcast. Last week, I showed you someone's Instagram and I was explaining how there was a story about how if she didn't continue staying with her boyfriend that she wanted to get married to me by the beginning of the new year.
Yes.
And then she sent a bunch of ha-ha-has when I followed up on it, so we assumed it was a joke. Once again, the universe plays cruel tricks.
It's not cruel.
2 or 3 days, I think it was Monday. I don't even want to paraphrase.
Oh, so we're going in.
I'm not going to read them out loud.
Okay.
I'm going but I'll paraphrase for the audience. But,
okay.
That's
so crazy. You manifested it.
So start with the. So that's me just saying, "Hey, what's up?" Trying to check in, and then this is that you don't.
Oh.
Yeah. So, my friend that I explained the story about last week, I checked in. I hadn't heard from her in a couple weeks. Said, "How's it going?" She filled me in that her boyfriend that she has a lease with and an apartment with and all that stuff was cheating on her. And then I guess in the text messages said some other, she did some revenge stuff, as you do. You can't hold a grudge on that. Yeah, so she texted me, and the first thing she said is, I plan on seeing more of you soon.
Yes, that right there. That's what I'm looking forward to, seeing more of you soon. So, to me, that's actually kind of amazing. He was cheating, and now she's finally fed up with it. They're living in the same place, though, right now?
Well, yeah, so she have to, right. They're trying to figure out, oh boy, and I bet you, since it's getting towards the end of the month, if you want to try and sign over something with a landlord, they got less than maybe 2 weeks to get this done.
This is amazing. I am so excited.
I don't know, but what is that?
She meant what she said. I'm looking forward to seeing more. I know,
of you. But so I'm of two minds. One of them is the positive path where it's finally after 6 years and us going out and not going out and whatever, she finally realized that literally after dating a guy named Tuna for 2 years. Yeah, she dated a guy nicknamed Tuna for 2 years, and he had a tuna can right where this was, he had a shitty little tuna can tattoo on his arm. Yeah. So she dated him for a bunch of years, moved to New York with him, and then moved back into the area after they broke up. And then started seeing this other guy who's now she's in the apartment with. But, so part of me is like, oh, hey, maybe it'll work out. And part of me is like, I see the pattern of picking up and putting down after a year or two. And Andy from Toy Story, once Woody's done, you pick up Buzz Lightyear. You know what I mean? It's like, am I Buzz Lightyear? And then there's, the new toy from Toy Story 3 that comes along.
No, stop it. No. Don't think like that. So listen.
Well, we can't even get that far because we haven't even. This is the most conversation we've had, is that text message. We haven't discussed seeing each other, going out, dating, none of that. And I'm not reminding her of that getting married by the New Year thing because that is a timeline I am not cool with.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna avoid that part. I think this is something worth looking into.
Of course.
I feel like you actually need to be the one to say, hey, let's get together. Because right now she's in that weird space of...
I also didn't want to do that right away. Oh. Because, literally, she just texted me to say, hey, I broke up with this guy. I didn't want to be So.
But she's looking forward to seeing more of you soon.
Yes.
I feel like that's the key word over and over again that keeps sticking in my head. Like
Yeah.
she wouldn't have said that if she didn't want it. And maybe also it's your comfort, your safe place.
Right.
You are that person, and for you to be the first person that she contacted after this, when you already knew things were like crazy with them.
Yeah.
And now she's like, you were still the first person that she reached out to. Not saying as I get it. Like rebounding is not a fun thing, but also spending time and seeing where it can go. Think about lesbians for an example. Okay.
I think about lesbians an awful lot. So go ahead.
So I'm just saying. So I've entered this crazy world of the whole world, and I'm just noticing patterns between friends and people like I follow online now, and it's like how they literally will jump from one to another. And a lot of times at this point of our lives, we're how old? I'm 47. So like at this point, it's like, when you start to get a certain age, is there even a such thing as a rebound anymore? Like, is it, it's not like when you're in high school, you're like, all right, guy, I was looking at Tony. All right, now I'm going to go be with Tony, and then I'm going to go be with John, and then I'm going to be with Kevin, and then you just kind of jump around. I feel like you guys already have some kind of connection, and for her to come back to you, it's still kind of like, oh, that's kind of weird.
But I also didn't want to just be like, hey, you literally just told me you broke up with this guy. Do you want to go hang out? Do you want to go meet? Like, I didn't want it to seem like it was like, oh, well, I was just waiting for that jabroni to like leave you.
But it's not like that because she reached out to you. Right. So maybe she needs that friendship right now. And like everything, is always based. I always say this all the time. Like to me, friendship is like the base of anything. Mm-hmm. A base of dealing with your teenager. You have to have that like friendship, a base with parents, like a base with friends, a base with relationships. To me, a big thing is being able to be friends with somebody. And she finds comfort in you, and she reached out to you. So it doesn't have to be like, hey, let's go out and then, do things. Like, let's go out and let's talk. Let's go out and have a dinner. Let's catch up. Let's meet up. And I mean, in the area where you are in right now with the crazy dating world, something that's familiar might be a good thing for you.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, I think the first time we met each other, I was doing an open mic. She was the bartender. I had just gone to a brand new bar, brand new open mic that I had never been to before to try and. When you do it in a certain area enough, you're like, I got to get out there and go to different clubs because then you're doing the same jokes in front of the same people.
Yep.
So I go to this new place. One of the guys, he doesn't live here anymore. He lives in Austin. He's also pursuing. He's been on Kill Tony a couple times. His name's Nick, and he's like, man, if you go to this bar, they got these hot goth bartenders. And he's like, but you shouldn't really talk to him because that one's a bitch. And I'm like, what? And then I get there and I realize, oh no, they're not bitches. You were just being a creep.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You were just being a creep.
Exactly.
Like, thanks, Brody. But no, I get there and she's very. You mix drinks, right?
Yeah, I do like events and stuff. Mm-hmm.
So I was in my whiskey drinking phase where like I didn't want to do mixed drinks and cocktails. I just wanted like an old fashioned or a whiskey neat or something. So I order an old fashioned, and this is a rock bar with a comedy open mic. She's like, how do I make? She turns to the other bartender. She goes, how do I make an old fashioned? The girl goes, well, you need 6 orange wedges and 6 packets of sugar. And I'm like, oh, where's this gonna go?
Yeah, right.
She came over with something that kind of, I don't know if they put fruit punch or something. It came over red. I don't know how it came over red. Maybe they put maraschino cherry juice in it.
Maybe.
Something happened. Listen, I'm not going to complain. There was whiskey and ice in it. We were halfway there to an old fashioned.
Yes,
I'm just going to drink
6 packs of sugar.
Right. So I started ordering screwdrivers from then on because that's a nice, easy one. And I also realized they're a pace, like it's a hustle bar because it's a rock bar. They just want to hand you a Bud Light or a vodka soda and get to the next person because there's 10 people behind you. So I shouldn't have ordered an old fashioned. That's on me. I knew from the next time.
That was the old man in you coming.
Right. It was the old man. But long story short, just meeting that day we had. I always am hesitant because I know anybody in the service industry, restaurant waiters, whatever, when you meet them at their profession, they are literally being paid to be nice to you.
Yes.
And I never assume that somebody goes, oh, well, this girl's into me because she's talking to me and she's the bartender. Got a different sense of that.
Yeah.
Even the first time we met. And
Yeah.
then, you know,
Because there was a vibe. There's
right.
a difference.
And then one day she goes, hey, I come in for the thing. She goes, hey, last week you won the karaoke. There was no karaoke competition. She goes, you won the karaoke competition. You get free drinks all night. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, that's a problem.
I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's little things like that. And then we'd go out, but then it would be like a year or two. She'd find somebody else. And then she stopped dating and we'd go out again. It'd be another year or two. Like then she did the tuna thing. Then she did.
So that's the thing. Yeah. She comes back to you for a reason because she should have been with you the whole time.
See, that's part of yeah. I think that, you know, listen, I'm
all
also I hate that I'm Mr. Fixer Upper, Captain Save-A-Ho, whatever you want to call it. Like the best way I can put it is I was in a group chat with some of my guy friends the other day, and I was like, you know what? I just like a goth girl with a lot of tattoos and a snaggletooth because I don't want her to be perfect. You know what I mean? I was like,
I mean, that's good.
She needs a little flaw. You know what I mean?
You can't be perfect. You can't. But you know what? Like I said, she's going through these things. Maybe you're the nice guy at the end of the road, and she's been going with these assholes. You know what I mean? And she's like finally ready for that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you're like the nicest guy in the world, but I'm just saying
but I was never the most exciting option. I was the guy who like had a house and a couple cats, and like I was content to like stay home and chill. And like she's a bartender and is out until 2-3 a.m.
But also
and then, you know.
being in that industry, sometimes I just feel like you just meet so many people, and you feel like, oh, you know, this, you know, you're it's the attraction first, and then it doesn't work, and then you're like, oh, you know, that's always where we make our mistakes.
And it's the like that happens a lot in the service industry.
Yeah, because you're around so many people.
Right. And it wasn't even necessarily co-workers, it was other people from other restaurant industry places within the town.
Okay.
So it was like she'd meet like a line cooker, she'd meet a bar back or a bartender at another bar because, you know, you after your shift you go to another bar and hang out. That's just what you do. So she ended up meeting people that way. Yeah, I do get the sense that it was always like, that's kind of the, you know, Vince is like the boring option. You know, I'm the chicken plate at the wedding, and you know, she wanted the prime rib of the salmon.
No,
but now maybe that's a good thing.
That's no. But
honey, you need some chicken and rice. Settle down that stomach. You know
what
I mean?
It's time for you to relax.
You need bananas, rice, tea, and toast. You know what I mean?
I'm here. Here I am. This is me. You know what? Yeah, but you know, sometimes you just go through all those phases. Just like, you know, I'm not gonna say who, but even somebody that works in this office, like she's amazingly beautiful. She looks like a damn Barbie doll. And she used to date all those meatheads, and that was her thing. And it was like, it worked. Like, you know, she's this hot little blonde, and then there's all these meatheads. And then here comes her husband now, that is, when I say completely the opposite of those meatheads. But you know what? She tells me the one thing he said to me is like, if you're ever gonna be happy, you're not gonna be happy with them. You need to open your eyes. And she would, and like the way he said it,
boom,
and he got her.
I like
and
that.
when you see them, you're just like, it's a couple. You're just like, I don't know how this happened, but it has to be good because, you know, it is good. It is a good thing. It's like you look and you want a specific type of person. It's what our eyes go towards, but then their personalities are horrible, they don't give you what you need. But physically, you're like, oh, the sex is great, and like, but it's not all about the sex.
Yeah, well, that's what the finger tattoo girl. She was objectively one of the hottest girls I've ever, you know, out kicking my coverage there.
Yeah,
everything was great that way, but then it was just like, we were at the bar every night, or like, you know, and this is such a minor thing, but for me, because I watch a lot of movies and TV, she loved Disney animated stuff, and it, like, we were stuck in on a blizzard, and all she wanted to watch was Disney animated stuff, and I'm like, after 18 hours of the Aristocats and everything else, I'm like, can we just put on a horror movie or something?
I need to be scared. Scare me.
Is somebody calling me?
Oh, is it her?
Judy. Stop, Judy.
Who's Judy?
Judy is a telemarketer.
Wait, you named her?
No, it says it on the thing.
Stop.
The voicemail says, hi, this is Judy.
Maybe Judy was the one and you just blocked her. Good job.
No. Yeah, Judy. Hi, Vince. This is Judy calling about your loan. But I didn't apply for a personal loan. So that's the problem. When they call and say they're calling about your personal loan, I'm like, I didn't ask for one.
You're like, can you give me some money, though?
So that's where I am.
So that's funny that everything we've been talking about has literally come back.
We summoned it. We literally summoned it.
I love that. So now summon money. Summon money. You need money. Money.
Well, you know what? I was just talking to a guy. So I do trivia at a bar. One of the bartenders also DJs, and he does I do okay, but I do, I know my level. I do like karaoke nights. I do like trivia nights. I'll do a friend's wedding or a friend of a friend's wedding, stuff like that. This guy has been, doing his thing for a long time. He does big weddings, 250, 300 person weddings. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
And he goes, he's leaving the bar to focus more on his DJ business. And he has kids too. So he's like,
Yeah.
don't need to be bartending.
Right.
He's like, hey, I can't do all this stuff by myself. Do you want to like be my assistant? I was like, because when I DJ, I play music and stuff, and then I host over the microphone. He makes beats, spins, the whole thing.
He does, like,
he's
the
a
whole
DJ.
thing.
Like when you're hiring
Yeah.
a good,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, do I have to do any of that? He's like, no, I'm gonna play all the music. You help me set up the equipment. He's like, hey, can you also do the wedding introductions? Because I don't like doing them. And I'm like, I love doing the wedding introductions. I was like, I did wedding introductions at the Hartford Yard Goat Stadium. Somebody rented out the whole stadium for their wedding.
I love that.
So it was empty. It was like right before the season started, like late March, early April. Empty. We pull in. They got the wedding party in each dugout, the home and the away. And then as I'm up in the real PA booth going through the speakers, and we're like, and coming out of the dugout, your maid of honor, whatever. And then
I love that.
we did the full baseball introductions for it, and they would run out, and then they'd line up on the first base and the third base side, like the bridesmaid. And they had the son of the guy that was getting married. Instead of doing like bringing the ring out, which he did during the ceremony, to open the wedding, he threw out the first pitch.
That's amazing.
So we introduce everybody, and then the ring bearer comes out and throws the first pitch, and I go, play ball! And everybody
just, that's
so
cool. I see that.
So money might be coming my way during wedding season.
Yay!
Wedding season! You know, wedding crashers? Wedding season. Oh.
Listen, I love weddings. I love going to them, and that's my favorite part. I do day of coordinating for weddings, so my favorite part are the hosts of like that come out and introduce, because they're never boring. They're always exciting, and that makes everybody so
because you have
excited.
To get people like
pumped.
You got a lot of older folks. Yep. You got a lot of people who it's a long day to attend a wedding.
Right.
You get there, you go through a ceremony, all that stuff. Then you get to the reception. You want to have a drink and relax, but it's like the job of a good wedding host will get the energy up by interacting with people.
And that is you for sure. I know. I'm really excited about all these things coming your way, especially the rebound girl. We'll just call her at this point, but except it's not a rebound.
Thoughts and prayers.
It's not a rebound.
No,
this is it. That you might be the end of the road.
Hey, that would be cool. I love my parents dearly, but they're so nice that when I date a girl that they don't like, they're still nice to her.
Yeah.
And then when we break up, they're like, "Oh, I didn't like that girl at all." I'm like, "Wait, what? Could you tell me?"
Like, how do I know? I know. Like, if you felt it, and parents always say that. I know that's not gonna last. I know that's not a real friend. I grew up with that. My mom's like, she's fake. I don't like her. You're going to fight with her. I'm like, Mom, whatever. And then what happens? And the same thing with dating. They know. I feel like at this point, you should know.
But I think, and again, they both listen to this podcast, so they'll know. My preamble to all of this is that eventually because I already know her mom, because her mom used to own the bar. So that's I know her mom and her brother,
dead.
Right? So I already know I know her mom. Her mom likes me. That's fine. So that's one half of the equation.
Does she though, or is she like your parents?
You know what? Maybe.
You know what? Let's find out.
We'll find out the truth, I guess.
We're gonna find out at the wedding.
I hope they would meet before that.
That I'll be hosting, by the way. We're gonna switch roles. I am so excited though. Like, I don't know why. Now I'm like pumped about this. And then you can show her your new tattoos.
Right.
That's a way you could be like,
and
you know
she's
what?
got way. Well, see, here's the other thing. She's got way more tattoos than I do. So that's either going to be a culture shock for mom and dad, or they're going to be like, oh yeah, no, that makes absolute sense because he's been chasing after girls that look like this for decades,
forever. And now you got it. And now it's about to happen.
What should I blame specifically? Should I blame the craft? No. Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I don't know. There's something in there. I don't know. Speaking of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there's something I did want to bring up that was on my notes.
Yeah.
Last year, Michelle Trachtenberg passed away. Yeah. Or within the last year or so. Last week, Hayden Panettiere passed away.
I know.
And I bring this up because Michelle Trachtenberg was my same age, 39. And Hayden Panettiere was 36. And I have very vivid memories of watching both of them on TV as literal children, like on soap operas
Yeah.
and Pete and
Me
Pete
too,
and all this
yeah.
other stuff. And like, didn't Hayden Panettiere have a Disney movie where she rode a zebra instead of a horse or something? So
I
they were
think.
racing horses, and you weren't allowed to race a zebra, and then she won. But long story short, they both went on to have mainstream. A lot of times you watch kids programming or the kid actors.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens. They
No.
go away. They grow up. They
Yep.
become a doctor or something.
Yeah.
They stayed in entertainment. You got to see them on big shows like Nashville, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, all this stuff. But then Michelle Trachtenberg, you hear that for the last year or so of her life, she was like sick and she was
I
going through all this stuff. And
know.
now, then Hayden Panettiere, you hear, oh, she got back with some toxic boyfriend, didn't tell anybody. And like,
Yeah, no.
And
then here's my head. In my head, so Michelle, I loved her on I Loved Gossip Girl, and that was her last bitchy role, and she was freaking amazing in it.
She was great even as a kid
Yeah,
actor.
no, she always had attitude, and they always knew where to put her.
Harriet
she was
the Spy.
Amazing. And then Hayden, like, with cheerleading movies and stuff like that I watched her on. But like, what made me sad about her is, and I know a lot of people don't really care about the like Illuminati and stuff like that, and I don't even want to bring that up, but that scares me. But she was about to come out with a book talking about different things, and if for some reason in this industry, no matter if you hear one person talking negatively about it, all of a sudden they die, and it's a weird ass thing. Like I'm like, if you have secrets, keep those secrets, because it's like creepy.
I think two parts of one of it is absolutely, and I have I'm in some like Discord groups and stuff with other people who are like content creators, indie filmmakers, stuff like that. You're on social media the next day, they're like, they got her. Like,
no, seriously, it's true, and it happens a lot though. But it's a lot.
The only other thing that helps my brain not think that as soon as you talk about something like that, you get thrown into a black van and body bag.
Yeah, seriously.
The other part of it is that the stress of knowing this information and having it weigh down on you for so long, and then finally you're about to reveal it, maybe just like it all just hits your body at one time, and you're like adrenaline and all this other stuff, and you just can't take it, and then...
That makes sense, because look at Justin Bieber going through everything he went through, and it's like, and you see it, like how it took a toll on him. But here's my thing about the industry. Here's me being a crazy ass mom. I'm just gonna throw this in here. My child did, Huggies commercials and little things when she was younger, and guess where I was the whole time? Right there.
Right there.
So if grown man Diddy is like, hey, Justin's mom, I'm going to take him for the weekend by myself in my mansion, and I'm going to show him the ropes. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to be in there too. But the thing is with money, and you hear this a lot about these kid actors, their parents allow them to be alone with these people because they think, I get it. They make it feel like it's a safe environment. Yeah, but
they also see a paycheck. They're like, man, if I turn this down, then my kid's not going to do a song with Diddy.
Yes, exactly. And that is the problem. So it's like, as a parent, you have to be the person that stands there and stands your ground, because even things that happen in real life, the kids that get taken and things like that, people watch how they are with their parents.
Yes.
Are their parents paying attention to them?
Right.
Are there, their parents are never here, or they're, and it's like, you have to be, as an adult, I get money. Those are great. These kids ended up making a lot of money, but as a parent, you need to stand your ground, and you need to be there, because you know what? Those kids should not be going. She shouldn't have been 36 years old on TV for the first time saying she got raped.
Yeah.
And she was on a boat, and somebody was that's
crazy,
but it took her 36 years to talk about that
to build up the strength.
So
it's terrible.
It's really sad. The industry is very sad. It's like, you see the happy Amanda Bynes. You see how crazy.
Yes. Oh, I was just thinking about her too. Yeah.
And she was amazing. And even going back in the footage that they post now, you're like, where was her mother? Like, why is she in a jacuzzi on a Nickelodeon show with a grown man?
Well, yeah, because the guy that was producing the show was a creep.
A pervert.
And that was tough to learn, because and one of the girls from All That died this week.
Wait, which one?
The black girl, the light-skinned girl.
Oh my God, yes, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
From an asthma attack. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no.
Oh my God. And she was only like 40, 41 years
I know.
old.
The world is really creepy. And like my biggest thing, I know we kind of got off the subject, but you know, as a parent, you have to protect your kids. And I think I'm like that with my family, my friends, everybody. I'm just a crazy ass person. And I'd rather be that crazy ass person.
Especially because nowadays there's more of a focus on the fact that there is like trafficking and kidnapping and all this other stuff happening. When it happened, it was always like, oh God, what was that blonde girl that went missing in the early 2000s?
Oh, was it Amanda Knox or no?
No, Amanda Knox is the one that almost killed her kid.
I get mixed up with all these.
But yeah, so, but it used to be like you'd hear about, oh, child missing for 150 days or whatever. And then it was like, oh, she was in a Walmart with like her third cousin. Like she wasn't kidnapped per se, but they were like, hey, come with us. We're taking a trip. Oh, your parents said it was okay.
Yeah. Or the dad saying, oh, like a dad had their daughter that was missing in the basement and was like impregnating her, and she was in the basement and the mom never knew because he did like a secret area. Like the world is creepy as shit. I just feel like you just need to be aware and alert at all times.
Do you know I've been looking at recently, because we're coming up on the 30th anniversary, is JonBenet Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
She's another one where if she was alive, she'd be my age.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to say Burke, her older brother, is 39, and she would have been 37 or 36 at nowadays.
Yeah.
Because Burke is still living, and she died at 4 years old. But like, I mean, that was one of the first kind of creeping steps towards the world feeling a little less safe. Like, especially as a kid, like that happened and it's unsolved. Whether or not, listen, I've got my theories as to what happened.
Same, yeah.
But that's still unsolved 30 years later.
Yeah.
Flash forward a couple years, you get like the Columbine thing happening.
Yeah.
And then another couple years later, the big one was, in 2001, you get 9/11, which, that's not a domestic thing, but that's just like little dings against the culture and feeling safe and all that. And then finally the big one happens. And that was 25 years ago. And there's a whole generation of people alive now that didn't experience that, and even if they were alive, they were 4 years old or something, so they don't understand the scope of it and how that really, I think, my generation, probably yours, that messed us up for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It changed every, all of the culture and all of, like, I don't know, I feel like if you look back to like 1999 when like The Matrix came out, you're like, man, we were in a good place. Look at that. We were thinking about the future. We were gonna plug into the Matrix and do kung fu and fly, and like the world seemed hopeful in 1999. And then in like 2002, you're like, Saddam Hussein rules the world. Like
it was just crazy. I don't know. The world is crazy. And even dating, going back to even dating. How about people that go on these blind dates and things happen? Like you think you're safe and you go on to a blind date and all of a sudden they find you the next day. Like the world is crazy. Like,
oh yes. Or you're working at if you're working at a retail store or something and you cash somebody out at the register, they come in your store, and then like later that day you have one new friend request. And you're like, okay, creep.
Yeah.
How did we figure that one out?
Right. I'm like, how did you do that? Like, I know my sister's like that though. She's crazy. My sister's the perfect. My sister is the perfect example. I'll be like, oh, I met this person. She has brown hair and green. Oh, is this her right here? And she works here. I'm like, damn. I like that. Okay, yeah. But I don't like it for me. Like, don't try and stalk me.
No. Yeah, I mean, listen, it does show an extra level of like, oh, you must be really into this person if you're taking that extra level. It's like, you must be really into this person if you're going that far.
I always love that thing. It's like a meme, and it's not a meme, but they made it a meme. It's like, woman gets arrested for texting her ex 2,000 times in one day. Yeah. So then I repost it, and here's me going, nobody cares about dedication anymore. Like, there's effort. Like, what happened? Effort. Like, that's effort to me. They didn't write back. She just wanted to make sure he was good. Yeah. Like, but that's what I mean. It's like, it's like a fine line.
If somebody sent you 2,000 messages in a day, what number would you finally? Would it take? It would probably take under 100 for me to go, please stop, or what is going on, or I've texted you back, please don't do this anymore.
Or show up at the house and be like, oh, you didn't get them. Like, you didn't get them. You didn't see.
I think what I might do if I was in a bad mood is I would come back into the house and I wouldn't even say hi or anything. I just open the door. I go, what? Do you want?
No.
What do you want?
No. They say, oh, you didn't answer any of my texts, but now we work together. Like, oh, we work at the same place now. Oh, we're roommates.
Yeah, no, dude. I've done the coworker dating thing. It's not fun.
Oh my God.
Here
So
might
why?
be different.
I know. So yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so that's actually a good thing to talk about. What would you say about dating a coworker? What would you see the issue would be?
Well, all the hot ones are married.
That's true.
That's a problem.
That's true. That's true.
So the girl you were talking about earlier, who you said looks like a Barbie, I think she looks more like Skipper because Skipper is Barbie's like smaller cousin.
Yeah,
she's like very short.
She's so beautiful. Listen,
that girl looks at me like I have 3 heads every time I see her. I gotta take a picture.
I love her so much.
I gotta put my phone up and like just record a video like holding it to my chest because I swear to God, she looks at me like I stink. Like there are
you're lying.
visible stink lines coming off of me.
No, you're fucking lying.
Oh my God,
you're lying.
No,
I love her.
No, listen, I have no problem with her. I think
she's my I always say this, so everybody laughs at me, but like I have a blonde girl fetish. Like I've had this since I was younger. So like the reasons why, okay, I wasn't like 10 watching porn, but my first crushes were Jenna Jameson.
Oh Jesus.
Jessie Jane. The Barbie doll blondes with the big eyes and the big lip. I'm big, everything
like a Marilyn
else.
Monroe
They
style.
were amazing to me. I love those like types of girls. So like in Connecticut, you really don't find them. Like you know, if you go to California, you find them. If you go to New York randomly, but you know, you have to be traveling. South Carolina, you know, go down south, whatever. But she to me is like a little Barbie doll, and like her body, her face, everything. I'm just like, oh my God, I love her so much. So like, yeah, but I don't see her. Well, she's not mean to you. You're a liar.
She's not mean to me. She
just
gives me funny looks. That's all it is. Because
he's so cute.
That's fine, and I'm absolutely fine with it. Because again, I'm not trying. You know,
you should go up to her and be like, I'm Vince.
Even she was at the table at the lunch thing the other day. I want to say she gave me the side eye when I came over to talk to the other marketing guy about that thing I pitched.
You know what? I'm not even mad about it.
I'm not mad about it. Listen, I'm not mad about it. Look at me. Look at me.
No,
look at me. I would stare weird at me too.
No, stop it. No, she's just like that. Like she's the kind of person that is like, no. She is the kind of person that is like, if she doesn't need to talk to you, she's not talking to you.
Understood.
She's that person. Like she won't waste her breath. So she's just so fun. Like I love her, but like I get what you mean because I've seen her do this to people. But yeah, I get it. But she's like my little Barbie doll. So nothing. She does nothing wrong in my eyes. I just
wonder what I think might be happening is I don't think it's necessarily resting bitch face. That's not it because she doesn't walk around with a bitch face. Hi, AJ.
Oh my God, did he hear
AJ
you?
just walked by. Hey,
yes,
he waved. All right.
I saw his hand.
He walked by and smiled. No, I think what it is she might have.
She don't want to be here.
Yeah, it could be it too. No, it's like quizzical because you know like how sometimes if you look at somebody and you're wondering something, you might like raise an eyebrow. You're like, oh, what's going on over here?
She's in her head all the time. Probably.
Her quizzical look is like, what the fuck is that? It's not a 1. It's not a 1 or a 2. It's a 10 out of 10. It's not what's going on over here? She's like, why does that guy's face look like that? You know what I mean? Like she's looking at me like, I will give them. Let me cut to the camera and give the face. She goes, that's the. And we're not saying names, but you can send her a screenshot later. And
My face hurts from laughing. You can be because I see her doing that.
You can text her and be like, "Hey, is this the face you make at Vince?" And then she'll be like, "Yeah, you caught me."
She'll be like, "Shit, he sees that." He could read my face. Okay, yeah. She's one of those people that you can talk with your face and you don't even know.
Never play poker. Do not play poker.
Don't. Do not.
She'd look at the cards and she'd go. And I'd be like, all in, baby, all in. We're gonna beat this one.
Stop. I love her.
Oh,
Do you think it would be easier to date here at the radio station?
I think so.
Or do you think it'd be easier like more in corporate America?
No, because I dated in like a cubicle corporate America thing, and there's a lot more structure there. You know what I mean?
Rather than here, we have nothing. We like
right, but I mean, you know, there's desks and people are assigned to places, and you've got places to be at a certain day and time. But like, in a corporate office, it's like, hey, why are you not in your cubicle? Why are you not working on the Murphy file or whatever? It's like here, it's like, well, I'm going over and talking to somebody because that's just, you know, part of it's a communicative business. So
no, it makes sense.
It's probably easier.
Yeah.
Speaking of people who are not married, because she didn't marry somebody here, but Melissa, did you see the video? Her husband looked like he was having fun at Disney. Wasn't
Wait, that was her brother.
Was that her brother?
Yes.
That's not her husband?
Yes, no, that's why he's home. The husband stayed home.
I thought that was her husband. It was the only guy in the video. This is the assumption I make. I go, only guy in the video. Oh my God, her husband's having a blast. No, that explains so because her whole family is obsessed with Disney.
He won't have a blast. Like he would go. He's the husband that will go. I was so
excited for him to like finally be excited about Disney, and it's her brother. Oh, that's terrible.
Brother.
Also implies what I think about her and her brother matching up as a couple, but we won't get into.
Yes, I know, and the sister. That was the sister too.
I could. I knew that was. I could tell that was her sister.
That's hilarious. So that's another thing about relationships. Like even though that was her brother,
I love that he stayed. Like he just stays home.
Yeah,
like doesn't.
But he does go. But she just okay. Here's an example. So Melissa is one of my very best friends. She is WICC Melissa in the morning. We know her. Her husband is very happy that she has me as a work wife because what happens is every time there's a work party, an event, anything, she will go to him first respectfully and say, here's what's going on today. I have this event. You can come, of course, your first choice, but D is willing to go. And he's like, take her away. Take D. Take D. So
awesome.
It works out, and I give him his time, but he still does stuff for her. They have their own time. Same thing with Disney. Her brother lives in Orlando.
Right.
So whenever she wants to take a crazy, which she does all the time, a crazy weekend away, a couple days away, she goes, hangs out with her brother. She comes back, and everybody's happy.
I really was excited. Like, oh man, her husband actually went on one of these trips.
It was good videos. I would think so too.
Because there was the video I'm talking about specifically was the one where it's now that I know it's her brother. Like the caption is something like waiting around at Disney, and it's like Melissa and her sister. They're all like riding on rides,
places,
and he's just
like, where
he's standing in the middle, just because the look. It was so perfect. He's wearing the Mickey ears, and he's standing in the middle of the brick walkway there, in like downtown Disney, and he just has this look, and he's looking to his left and looking to his right. And every time they cut, it's like Melissa on the back of a horse or something, and she's like, woo!
Her sister's in Dumbo, twirling around,
and the teacups or something. Oh,
like that is an ideal relationship if that was not her brother. Yes,
but that's also like good on her because like a lot of I noticed that usually guys won't do silly, like we'll do our videos, we'll do videos about comedy videos, even sketches, but we won't do stuff like that unless a woman asks us, and usually the woman is your partner or your wife. You know what I mean? It's good that again, brother absolutely should do it. But like in my head, I'm like, man, husband putting work into a TikTok video. Good on that guy.
One thing I will say though, those are the husbands that get those brownie points. Those are the husbands that are getting laid 100%. All the time. Because I will tell you right now, once your partner starts giving up on doing fun things with you, guess what happens? You're no longer getting sex. I'm telling you right now. It's like a thing because it's a balance. Like if
is that from experience?
I'm just saying, in general, if your partner is obsessed with Disney and you can tolerate it, in my head, I'm like, okay, it's a weekend away.
Right.
And I'm just going to go have fun. And then there's the people in relationships that are like, well, I don't like Disney, so I'm not going. But then that's your partner. So how does that work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in relationships, I feel like you have to give and take.
Right. There's definitely, there has to be a balance.
Right.
For sure. Because, like, the other problem is sometimes there are people in the, one person in the relationship might want more balance or they want something different, but they don't know how to say it. They're afraid to say it. They might be, they don't want it.
Yeah.
And it could be something as simple as like, hey, we spend a lot of time at the house. Could we go out and see a movie? Could we go out to dinner, go for a hike? But they could be still just feel like afraid to bring it up. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
But in relationships, you should be able to talk about everything.
Yes.
And I feel like the communication is key with everything and everybody. Sometimes I feel like I communicate too much that people don't listen, people ignore. But if you want, or just act like the person is dramatic. Yeah. Like, it's about wanting to do what's going to make your partner happy. It's a partnership. And I feel like I said, every time it doesn't work like that, then things start to fall apart. That's why they say, like, make sure water your garden, because somebody's right there waiting to replenish that water bucket and handle that.
Yeah.
So,
because, I mean, I'm not going to I don't name names on here because I know absolutely. First of all, after going to the thing last week, I don't know if you know this, most of the people that listen to this show work here.
Yeah. Yeah, hi guys, love you.
So that was an interesting revelation. But also, like, there's somebody, if I name a name, they're going to know who I'm talking about. I thought I was making progress in one direction with a particular person.
Mm-hmm.
And then earlier this week, I got that text message. And then successively, I'm on the phone with this other person. They're like, so and so's friend came into the bar the other day. He's really cute. He followed me back on Instagram, and like we haven't done anything, but he like texts me pictures and something. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna cross that off the list for now because,
Now I want to know.
when these things are off.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I love the excitement I get living through Vince right now. It's crazy. Yes.
But that's funny because you say that, but you have your own stuff going
I
on.
have so much stuff going on. I don't even know, but I like to put my stuff aside to listen to everybody else because I have so much stuff going on. So.
Well, I mean, because you've got relationship, kid,
Yeah.
work that's not just like one job.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, if my life wasn't as hectic as it is, I don't even know if I'd survive though, because I feel like I'm just so used to the hectic and the so much and the running around and the stress. It's just it's what I'm built on, so sometimes it's nice to step back and like watch Melissa and her family, or watch like what dating, you watching your dating, because the one thing I want is for you to find someone. And it's like one thing I love, like I have a lot of friends that are single and going through a lot, and it's like I'm always trying to help them with that. So it's not, but when I help or when I talk about things with them, I don't compare to mine. I never ever talk about whatever I'm going through. I like to try and basically help out friends, like with you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that because it's weird. I could just talk about this stuff privately with people, but I don't, because I don't ever do that. So instead, we just go on a podcast.
And I love that. And I love that because everybody goes through something, and somebody could see where you're at right now. Dating is hard right now. And then, connecting with people. And, in the world, we always go back to exes, or we always go back to what we know.
Yes, what you're comfortable with. And well, I also think there's just like, it's not like sunk cost, but it's also like you've already kind of spent your time with this person. Like, when you meet a new person and date for the first time, there's a little bit of like a break-in period where you're trying to figure out whether or not it's gonna work in the first few dates.
Right.
Once you've kind of already established that, like, if I were to go out with this girl again, it wouldn't be starting from a zero. It'd be starting like, okay, we've already kind of established that you know
what you like, you know what you don't, you know what you drink, you know what she drinks, you like, you know what you like.
Right, and then we would just have to figure out what the compromises are we'd have to make to actually have this be a long-term thing.
Is she far?
No, and she's also losing her lease, so that could be.
Somebody's moving in the basement with all your clothes. No, I'm joking.
I mean, the clothes are on the other side. There is a carpet. There's a side that looks nice, and there's a side that's covered with clothes.
I'm still waiting on pictures, by the way.
Oh, my family and I spent several hours hanging up all the washed clothes that were in some, and we didn't even finish getting all the washed stuff put away. And that does not account for the other laundry that I have to do, and the stuff that was already hanging up. Three full bedroom. I live by myself. It's a 3-bedroom house. 3 full bedroom closets, 1 bed. 3 full bedroom closets, and then my basement full of a wonderful. If I should sell admission. I should do like an indoor tag sale where people can just come around my house and pick shit off the walls.
That would be actually pretty cool. See all these ideas?
Come down to my basement,
come on
rifle through my
everything
collection of 800 sneakers or whatever. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not 800 sneakers, but still, it's like.
I think I want to go to your house and we can just put stuff on like those sites and just
like,
take pictures.
Yeah,
and
Depop
see.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think you'd be so good.
There's stuff like literally. I told you last week I bought a Has-Been Hotel hoodie for $2. I know is it a video game? Is it a cartoon? It's a something that kids like, and I saw, hey, that was in the thrift store for $2. Somebody might want it. I might have a cousin. Like I don't sometimes I get this stuff and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear it, but I think it's cool, so I'm just gonna like.
That's my mother. I feel like if I put you with my mom, that would be really fun, because my mother will be like, it'd be the ugliest shirt, and she'll be like, it's Michael Kors. I'm like, so you bought it because it's Michael Kors, not because it's ugly. Mom, it's ugly. It's ugly. Please don't wear it.
Oh my God.
Like, well, I feel like that was that moment though.
On a similar vein, I had a 2 extra large shirt. Even when I was big, 2XL was a little too baggy for me.
Yeah.
But it was a Tommy Bahama shirt for like $5 or $6, and I'm like, I'm getting this Tommy Bahama shirt. And we were going through my closet, and like that one, and I had a Michael Jordan jersey that was like it was some like teal green, like it was not a standard Michael
Fun,
Jordan
okay.
jersey. It was like something new from Foot Locker within the last.
Like I want it. No, like
right,
yeah.
And it was a 2XL, but I got it because it was like $15 on sale from
I'm
150 or
dead.
something stupid.
Yeah, we're putting that on.
And if I wore it, it would go down to my knees. So my dad's put my stuff away. I'm like, Dad, that's a Tommy Bahama. That's a brand new Nike from Foot. That's a Nike shirt from Foot Locker. Just take these things. And he's like, oh, because he's taller than me.
Yeah. Oh,
He's-
so it'll fit
he's
him
big-
better.
He's bigger than me. He used to be a lot bigger than me, and then he like did the whole, I don't know
Yeah.
if it's Ozempic or whatever, but
Yeah.
he's type 2 diabetic, so he needed to, in order to get conquer type 2 diabetes or keep it checked, you have to lose weight and
Yeah.
your sugar intake, because it's not.
It's not you just
It's, right. It's not
yeah.
biological
No,
diabetes. It's the
yeah.
diabetes you get from diet, and
Yeah,
exercise and stuff.
yeah.
So with the peptides or whatever they're giving him, where he's lost a lot of weight, he's still a tall, broad
Yeah, so
guy.
he would fit him good.
So a 2X
was good.
right, like he would wear a 2X, and you could kind of see, back in the day, you could kind of see the, like, even with me, I would wear like an XL, and you'd see like that outline.
Yep.
And now if I give him that shirt, it's gonna fit him
Good.
like butter. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And the Tommy Bahama, I think the Tommy Bahama is gonna look good
good.
on him too.
Yeah.
And he wears a lot of polo shirts. He wears a lot of t-shirt. He goes bowling, so he wears a lot of those dry fit bowling shirts.
Yeah, he likes those.
So
yeah.
if I give, and now that he has a Jordan jersey and like a Tommy Bahama shirt, I'm
upgrading him.
right. I'm just getting a little more excited.
We're upgrading
just a little
Dad.
bit.
We're upgrading Daddy. Yes.
Which is funny, because when I was, now that I've explained to you off camera,
Yeah.
like New Year's resolution, lost weight, all that stuff. Before that, as I was getting bigger, my dad was going, hey, I got too big for these pants, but you might fit them. Now I'm going, hey, we're swapping. We're like, hey, I lost weight, but these pants are like the size you are now. You know what I mean? So we're like, we're both going, we've like met in the middle somewhere, where now we're both almost the same size. He's just like,
it's like
8 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
Like my dad is, if you looked at me and my dad, you go, oh yeah, I know you're related. But then you look at my mom and you go, oh yeah, that makes sense why you're shorter and have like more hair.
How long have your parents been together?
Boy, they're gonna get mad at me for not knowing this one.
Sorry, I had to ask.
No,
I had to ask.
I want to say it's April 19th, 1985 or 84, but I'm gonna say 85.
Okay, what year were you born?
87.
Okay, all right. That's amazing. What do you think about their relationship? Like, what do you think keeps them going? Like, what do you see? What do you notice? What do you wish that you could kind of take from that to have your own relationship?
I don't know, because it's like I think it helps that they started seeing each other in the pre-internet, smartphone stuff era, where like they're, I don't want to say unexciting or boring, but like if it was kind of like they work their jobs.
Yep.
You get home.
Yep.
If you want to watch TV, we're either going to watch TV together, but if you want to watch soap operas in that room and I want to watch sports in this room, we can do that.
Balance.
Right.
Yes.
But at the end of the night, we go, it's not like some people who I know who like their parents sleep in separate bedrooms and they're basically together because like they're married and they're Catholic, but they don't really like each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
there's
want
a lot
that.
of that.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. That is like craziness to me. Like the actual married couples that, I have a friend too. The mom sleeps downstairs, the dad sleeps upstairs, and then they don't watch TV together. And they go out to eat, and it's like random. It's like, it's the weirdest freaking thing. Like in a relationship, I feel like you have to like love each other. Like you have to pay it. You have to like want to be around. That's why I bring back the friend first, because with friendship, that's what bonds you, and you're going to have those silly times. You may not like you. I may not like you today, right now, but guess what? We're sleeping together and you're going to deal with me.
Well, and that's the other thing is like, whether or not, you can, I think you're always going to end up having conflict with somebody if you live with someone for long. So whether it's bickering or whatever, I pick up your trash or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, but you don't hold that grudge.
Right, like you said, at the end of the day, you still sleep in the same bed at the end of the night, and you're still married, and you still love each other. So, like, that's that's something to take from it. Because otherwise, I mean, I just know, like I said, I had friends in like I dated a girl in high school whose parents didn't sleep in the same bedroom. You go to school, you meet a lot of people whose parents are divorced, not together. They got they're both remarried. So it's like my dad and his new wife, and my mom and her new husband, and it's like, oh my God, what is Christmas like? Jesus Christ,
it's amazing. Probably
I ain't got that kind of money though.
Right. Exactly.
I ain't got money to support
You got one wife.
families.
You got one wife money.
Two
So we're trying to
families,
find that one wife for you.
That's right. I got one wife.
One wife money.
I don't want two wife money.
Yeah.
I don't want two wives.
Listen, it's better. Actually, no, you don't want two wives. Actually,
No.
I mean, no. I don't know. I think you can handle it. I think you can handle it, Vince.
At the same time, or like married, divorced, and then married again?
At the same time. You're hilarious.
Okay.
You're like, I can. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Because like Ric Flair was married like 5 or 6 times, and he's 77 years old and says he wants to have another kid. So I'm like,
oh my God, is it Al Pacino? Is it Al Pacino that's on like 47 children? Oh my God. Is it Al Pacino? No, it's not. Is it?
Oh my gosh, no, it's the other guy.
I don't know, the ones that's always in the same kind of movies that I always keep getting mixed up on. What is his name? Not Al Pacino.
Robert De Niro.
Yes.
Why couldn't I think of Robert De Niro's name? Holy shit.
Yes. Well, I think of both of them on like the same type. Like if you think of actors, I feel
always
like
in the same movies.
Level, same movies. Yeah, he is just. And then the wives are like 22, 23.
Robert De Niro is. How old is he? Let me see now. Robert De Niro is. Dude, even the picture. He's 83 as of 3 days ago.
How old is his new wife or his baby mama?
Let's see. He's got 7 children.
Yeah.
Jesus, mother. Oh God.
That one's okay. That one's okay.
That one works. Yeah, these are both older. I mean, separated.
Somebody
in 2018.
is with somebody right now that is this age.
I think she's because he's.
Is
separated
it Al Pacino?
Robert De Niro separated from that lady in 2018, so he's probably with somebody now. Relationships and legal issues are tabs on his Wikipedia.
Sure.
April 2023, De Niro welcomed his 7th child, a daughter, Gia, with his girlfriend, Tiffany Chen, aged 79 at the time. She doesn't have a thing on here, but I can find
Tiffany. We got to click Tiffany because I guarantee she's like young.
Oh, no, that's a Hong Kong filmmaker. That's not her.
Is it that one?
It's probably this.
It's probably that one.
Martial artist girlfriend.
Oh.
What?
No.
35 years as junior? No, that must.
No, that's not. Oh.
I
mean, that's interesting. So then maybe it is Al Pacino. Go to Al Pacino. Maybe it is Al Pacino. I swear.
No, well, look, she's like 35.
Yeah, but she's still not what I just pictured.
Oh,
somebody has somebody that looks like they just walked out of college.
Let me see.
Is it Al Pacino?
New kid? Let's see. Roman Pacino. Noor Afal. Yup, it's him. They both do it.
They both do it.
What?
Okay.
So listen, if you were in The Godfather, you can get laid until you're 85 years old.
Yes, exactly.
This is crazy.
Listen, if Al Pacino wanted to date me right now, I'm not even lying. I'd say yes. I'd be like, all right, yes.
Nor Alfalfa. No,
I told you. She looks at me. Look at the white outfit.
Bro.
Yeah. I told you.
Hey, you want to have a baby with me? Ooh,
yes, Daddy, I will. That's what I would say. Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy, I will.
With Keanu Reeves. Ooh,
oh my God, it was so. His movies are amazing though.
Love,
and that's
but
the thing.
Don't touch. Touch, but don't taste.
Like, how did that first date go? Like, my dad loved you in all your movies. My dad's so like.
Could you imagine?
They're probably the same age. Actually, younger. Her dad is probably how old is she?
Like 1993. So she's
I went to high school.
6 years younger than me. So she's like 33, 34.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, it's crazy. She's beautiful. I just think it's funny. I think also like with celebrities like that, they always like those young girls because they've already dated everybody. What?
You're not going to believe this. Before she had a kid with Al Pacino, she dated Mick Jagger.
See?
Which means she was in her 20s dating Mick Jagger.
Yes. Oh my God. I love it. I love Hollywood. It cracks me up.
In the years that followed, she had several short-lived relationships with significantly older, wealthy, and famous men, which led to international media coverage and was the subject of controversy.
Listen, if I'm going to sleep with an older man for money, it would be Al Pacino. It would definitely. Danny DeVito, not so much. Not Danny DeVito. Oh my God. I would never sleep with Danny DeVito.
I think a lot, you know what?
I mean,
a lot of women would. A lot of women would.
We're the same height, but I'm not. Oh my God. Speaking of, I don't know if you know who this is. Do you remember Webster? Okay, I was in Atlanta one time and I was dancing at the club and somebody like tapped me and they're like, "Oh my God, do you know who?" I think it was Webster. Is it Webster or the other one?
Well, that's what I was just gonna ask.
I get mixed up. There's like 2 of them.
Facts of Life.
That one.
It is this one.
No, no.
It's not Facts of Life or whatever.
Wait,
no,
Different Strokes.
It's Different
Is it
Strokes.
Different Strokes. Which one was he?
Was it Gary?
Yes, it was him. So it was, what's his
It was
last
Gary
name?
Coleman?
Yes, it was Gary Coleman. So I was at the club dancing, and one of his people, like, taps me on the shoulder, and I'm, like, dancing, and I was like, hey, and he's like, do you know who whatever is? And I was like, yeah, why? He's like, turn around, he wants to dance with you. So, like, I turn around, and he's, like, right here. I have a picture of us. He literally, like, I don't know if I can find it
If
fast
I was
enough.
DJing in that club, the first song I want to drop, now the
Stop.
world don't move to the
Stop.
beat of just one drum.
It's the
What
best.
might be right for you may not be right for some. Oh my God, Gary Cole. Did he say what you talk about, Willis?
No, but I didn't. I was like, he was legit groping me. I was like,
he was
my God. He was in my boobs dancing with me, and I'm just like, I'm just going to dance with him because why not? I'm going to send you this picture because this picture is hilarious. I'm only 5 feet. So he was like, his head was like, I think we may have been the same height.
Either around that time or shortly after, whenever this story happened, he was accused of domestic abuse by his wife, and his wife is a full-grown woman, and even the courts were like, what was he going to do? Like, they were like, no. He's like, how am I getting, accused of domestic abuse? She pushed me down the stairs. He was like saying stuff. He's like, she would pick me up by like my belt or my waist and carry me around. Like he was saying, like I was the one that was abused. I'm 4 foot tall.
Nobody believes your ass.
Nobody
believes you, Willis.
Nobody believes you. What's up with that?
Nobody believes your little ass, okay? But he was so aggressive. He was like grabbing me and pushing me in. I was like, now I can see it.
I heard the man had a little bit of a drinking problem.
Oh, makes sense. He was really cool though.
He seemed like
he was real cool, but like it was just funny. Like I don't know. It was only me. I feel like different situations like that have always happened to me. Another time when I was in Atlanta, I was on a TV show for BET and it was called Hell Date. And I would be an actress and like say you didn't know I was an actress, but like you would go on a date with an actress and then I'd be the one to like try and flirt with you so the actress would be mad. So I was like the decoy, I guess, right?
Oh, so it was like punked almost.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But at the end, the little devil, as a devil outfit would come out, and he'd be like, "You're on Hell Date," and it would like scare the guy because it was horrible. I'll send you that too. And it was called Hell Date.
Oh God!
So that
you're on Hell Date.
No, he was crazy. He would jump out of boxes. Like he would. It was like a thing. It was a thing. I will send you this. You're going to die. And one time he was like, hey, I'm invited to this party. The whole cast is. I'm like, okay. He's like, I'll pick you up. I'm like, okay. Pulls up in a Hummer. His little ass pulls up in a Hummer. Mind you,
he's
a
like
little
those
man.
little blocks for the steering.
I don't know, but I was like, why are you by yourself? Where's your assistant? I thought the 3 of us were going, okay? Talk about Hell Date. So we show up at the club. He's like on me, holding me, and I'm just like, oh, and I had to sign a
release or something.
I had to sign a confidentiality form because
like an NDA?
Yes, because the show didn't come out yet. But now I'm out in public around people. Mind you, I was doing TV work and stuff. They see me out with this little fella, and I can't say why. So I was like devastated because we would take pictures, and he'd like grab my butt, and he'd pull me in, and people were like, "Are you dating him?" I'm like, "No, like we're friends." I can't even say why. I was so mad. And then there was this camera, like a local picture place that would go out to all the clubs and stuff and take pictures, and it would be called ATL Pics. So everybody was on, like if you were somebody, you were on ATL Pics.
Right.
Why the hell did the photographer come over to me and it's like, take a picture? So I was like, okay. So him and I go to take the picture. He grabs my ass in the picture and they post it. So now I'm all over ATL Pics with the little man that I can't talk about how I know him grabbing my ass like he's my man. I will send you that picture too.
I'm so glad that professional broadcaster Lisa Wexler and her client or whoever that was did not hear that whole story.
No.
They could just see us in the window.
She just smiles all proud and cute.
She's like, oh my God, she's recording. Oh my God, look at her. I remember when she was at the cubicle. Now she's got her own show, and she's like, this freaking midget was grabbing my ass like through the soundproof door. She has no idea what's going on.
Literally my little person story. I have 2 back to back. I think I have more little person stories than any other person because that was literally my life.
I've met, so I can't say never because I never really talked to a guy. I went to college there were 2 little guys and 1 little lady.
Aww.
And one of the guys and one of the ladies started dating at one point. That was kind of cute. But the funniest / cruelest thing was there used to be a Taco Bell in the basement of like the common area.
Yeah.
And that was where everybody got lunch. The counter was about this much too high for him.
No.
So this is how I like learn to internalize when something's really funny and not like say something out loud.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would have upset this poor little chap. He was paying because the counter's here, so he's looking up and he's putting I want a quesadilla and Baja Blast. So he's looking up, and then they're like, well, it's $8.57, and he takes the money out of his pocket. And no joke, he has to do one of these things to get his hand. He's like, hip. Like he had to give him his arm a little extra momentum to like, stoop. And like, he like put the money down and like pushed it with his fingers toward the guy. And I was like, please. I almost want to be like, buddy, just give me the money next. I don't even know you. I'll just hand him the money.
No, he would have been so angry. They're mean.
They
got little men syndrome.
That's what I heard was that, I was like, oh, that would be cool. I want to make fun friends with the little guy. No, he's mean.
No, he's so mean.
That's like when you're... I was like, man, I had
it's like Elf. It's like
I had
Elf
a friend with a Chihuahua. I had a friend with a Chihuahua that was the same way. I was like, I want to be friends with Titan. He's like, no, Titan's mean. I'm like,
my God, yes. It's always the little ones that are mean. Okay, I can't even say it because I'm kind of mean too. I heard I'm kind of mean too. I don't mean
but
it.
But everybody here likes you.
But I know, but I mean with a smile, so it goes through. Right. I have a good cover up. I'm a Gemini, so I could cover all that up. But yeah, like it's crazy. I wish we had one that worked here. That'd be so fun.
Who's that? What?
A little person.
So, funny story. Chaz had a bad interaction with a little person one time, and which has sworn him off from having any little people on the show or any little people involved. Because he was doing, you read a news story and you do like a talk break or whatever. This was like probably 20, 30 years ago. He's telling me this story. He's like, I'm reading a story, blah, blah, blah. So, and he was a dwarf or he was a midget. And he said one of the words. He said one of the words.
And it was not the right one.
And so during he hits the thing, the music's playing, the commercial's playing, phone rings. Hey, you use this word. You know what I mean? A little person was listening. And he's like, why'd you call me? And from then on, he's just like, he doesn't
know.
Do you know how many times
I don't know the word either.
Right.
It's like, what is the social acceptable word?
Because then here's the problem. Have you ever seen the advertisements for Tiny Dancers? No. It's called Tiny Dancers.
No.
It's a group of little person strippers that go to like clubs.
Stop. Oh, I have another story. Go ahead, keep going.
And so I'm like, I see ads all the time. Apparently Facebook knows I love little people. So I get ads for Tiny Dancers.
Strippers. I love that.
And then I get ads for Midget Wrestling Warriors.
Yes.
It's in the name.
Okay.
Midget Wrestling Warriors.
Okay.
And apparently it's one of those things like certain cultural words that white people aren't allowed to say.
Yep.
They go, well, it's our word and we can call each other.
But not on the outside in.
Right. But if we give the company the name Midget Wrestling, you're okay to say that's a midget wrestling company.
Okay.
But if somebody else, you would be more offended by it. Yeah.
I get it.
It's like you got to have the M word pass.
Yeah. That's the thing is I never know what to say, so I just say little person.
Yeah, I think little person is just, because there is. You can't broadly say midget because midget is one thing.
Yeah.
And dwarf, they're both medical terms, and then people just kind of like, it's like Kleenex. It's like we just lumped it all together.
Yeah.
We call everything
tissue,
Kleenex.
Toilet.
Right.
Yeah, I always say everything's tissue. But you know what I just realized too? Okay, so I've had 3 encounters. My last one, I was pregnant. I was having my baby shower, and my DJ quit last minute. And so one of my friends like, I found somebody last minute. I'm like, okay. And it was a little person DJ. Oh. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, right? Why does my father come up to me and go, did you get him half off? I said, Dad! No, stop it. Why would you say that? And my dad has this laugh, and it goes,
That's so great.
And I was like, what the hell? So, okay, I've had 3 little person encounters in my life, and all 3 of them were very interesting.
We could have another one on Saturday, October 11th. It is sold out, but I feel like we could get press passes. So Tiny Dancers is one of the companies. This one's is Micro Maidens the Show, Dwarf Dancers at Keepers.
We should go.
The tickets are sold out, but we could still probably get in.
We can go. Who wants to join us at Keepers and make some fun friends?
I don't know. So look at this little.
Oh, she's cute. Okay,
wait, one girl's 5 foot tall, 4 foot
Wait,
nothing,
and
4 foot
she's
nothing.
considered a little person. I'm 5 feet.
Well, I think that's, or is that 4 foot? Why would they put 4'12"? Is that just as a joke?
4.5.
Maybe that's 4'1" point.
Because I think under 5 feet is considered.
Right. So
that's messed up. I could have had a handicap.
She's the tallest. She's the tallest one.
Stop! I'm gonna go in there. They're gonna think I'm one if I go in there.
Is that Bridget the midget? Do you remember? Do you know about Bridget the midget?
No, I don't know about Bridget the midget.
Bridget the midget has had a long career in the adult industry for at least 15 or 20 years. And as you would guess, she's a little person.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, because you know how they're built sometimes. You know, like the Michelin Man?
Yes.
Or you know, like when you see a chubby baby that has rolls?
Love those. That's how I'm dead. You know what? Listen.
I didn't even need to finish. You immediately got the picture.
Sometimes, listen, we like them a little thick. You know, it's just like everything. I have a friend that actually loves Little Women. And every time I see them on Insta, I send them over to him. And he's like, yeah. And now, mind you, he's like 6'7". I'm like, you just want to be throwing them around.
Well, you remember Shaq was dating the girl.
Oh, my God, yes.
From Flavor of Love.
Yes, so pretty.
She was like teeny tiny.
I mean, she's not even teeny tiny. She's like 5'4". And I know because I met her in Atlanta. Pretty eyes. What's her name?
Next to Shaq.
Hoops.
Yes, it was
Hoops. And she's freaking gorgeous. But I'm 5 feet. She's 5'4". I've met her a couple times.
And then Shaq's
I've met Shaq. I've met Shaq at a party when I used to live in Atlanta. He is huge. You know who else I met? Chris Webber. He's also very huge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I met them I went to his party. I used to live, guys, I'm living in this life of.
Yeah, I love you because, you run across, I run across weird celebrities too. Like,
it's so fun.
But you run across way more because you like do TV work.
Allen Iverson.
Really?
I was at a club in the VIP and I just see this really nice chocolate arm with tattoos. And I'm like, I touch his arm and I go, oh, I really like your tattoos. And I look at him, I was like, oh, we have the same birthday. And he looks at me and I was like, you're Allen, right? And he goes, and in Atlanta, he has his own street. I'm like, this man, I love being a
Yo,
he's
that's
also a Gemini
crazy.
like me. Yep. Yeah, I've met the most craziest people in the most random spots. Like my life is pretty funny. That's why I want to do a book.
You should. My cousin, I never met him, but my cousin dated Vince Carter.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you date. I mean, I've dated. I've living in Atlanta. I dated some people. I hung out with Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock. I used to hang out with him.
Oh, Tony Rock, yeah.
Yes.
That's cool because he does stand up.
Yes,
yeah, funny.
He is funny. He's hilarious. I hung out with him sometime. I've hung out with a lot of fun people. Like I'm telling you, I always said that I was gonna write a book called Not Just Another Connecticut Girl because I've had some stories. I have some good stories, juicy ones.
Well, we have a platform to tell some of those stories.
I'm so excited.
So we should wrap up because we've been doing this over an hour. But I have a question for you for either next time or the time after because we had talked about this.
Yeah.
Maybe this will be a tease for our audience.
Yeah.
You were on Fox's 99 to Beat in the first season.
Yep.
And then you have a friend. You got a friend cast on that show.
Yeah. Yep.
While we don't want to violate any NDAs, I think it would be fun to have two contestants from the same show, different seasons. It's almost like having two people on from different Survivor seasons.
Yeah.
Talk about the similarities, the differences, how you even get up. Like, I know you get on the show through, like, the casting process, but what did they see in you and her that they're like, we got to have them on TV.
And you'll love her. Her name is Camille, and her dating life right now is actually probably something we would love to talk about. Her dating life, I love it. I love to follow her all the time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, geez, that's as juicy of a tease as we can get.
I know.
But we'll talk about that, I guess, on the way out here. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, follow us at Laughable Advice all over social media. If you're on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, TikTok is at Laughable Advice. The YouTube is Laughable Advice. The Audio Boom or the podcast when you search on your podcast app. It's all the same stuff. So just subscribe, all that good stuff. And laughableadvice@gmail.com. If you have a story, it can be your story. We can change the names. It can be a story of a friend or just something you heard. If you found an interesting Reddit link, I found a couple today, but we had so much to talk about anyway with these things that happen in my life. So we've got stuff that, always good to have content for later. But if you have a story or advice that you want our take on, or maybe our guests' take on it, if we have a guest that week, laughableadvice@gmail.com.
Yes.
shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you. If you think it's great, great. If you think the show stinks, send us an email.
And if you think Vince is a hottie patati with all his tattoos, I am looking for the perfect woman for him. So look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that ink, look at that ink, whoop, 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 and all these hats he has. He has a million of them, okay?
I was going to wear a top hat today. I was so going to wear a
oh
top
my God,
hat
we
just
should
to
do
throw
a
you off.
theme. We should, our next one, because I'm working the cocktail carnival at Fox was this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a fun little like outfit. The next time we come in, we should do like circus theme and just be cute and
Let me
dressed
know.
up.
I mean,
we're all about, I know you have it somewhere
I
in
have
your
so
many
much
wardrobe
stuff. I'm
situation.
pretty sure I could come up with something pretty easily.
I'm sure too. But yes, if you're looking for somebody that's amazing and like runs with his heart first, is a good listener, he's funny, good looking, put together, has more clothes than any woman I know, then Vince is your man.
Yes.
So
the
reach out.
Reality show Date My Podcast host continues.
Yes, we're gonna find it. We're gonna probably go to the little, what is it, the keepers?
The little,
where he might end up with a little woman.
For micro
maidens. It might be the one for him. It might be just a little one for him. So the one with the goth girl better step up her game.
Yeah, but I think if they're light enough, I could probably carry 2 home. You know what I mean?
Buy one, get one.
But they are a little, usually they're a little bottom heavy, so she might be.
I'm dead. Oh my God, this is amazing. What if there's a goth little cute one? You're done. You got a whole pack. Look at him looking. Look how deep he's looking.
There's one that looks like Tinkerbell. There's one that looks like a nurse. There's a firefighter.
There's one hiding in there for you.
There's one that looks like she's dressed in the Oompa Loompa costume from the Johnny Depp movie.
I'm dead.
Oh my God.
There's someone out there for you, Vince. Little person or not, we're here for you.
All right, well, we'll figure it out. If not, you'll see us doing a podcast from the Micro Maidens dance thing at Keepers.
I'm down for that.
Holy Moses. All right, guys, we're going to call it. Have a good one. Follow us at Laughable Advice, at OSnapNate, Vince at RealDTEREELDEETEETEE. Hey, I got it for once. Bye, everybody.